For this one, we've got the 2014 SGM M for maple, as in the neck. And this one's got an awful lot to shout about. So let's have a listen and then I shall tell you what I can. Let's go. Pickups, and starting with the bridge on the noisy or distorted setting. Lovely, into the centre. And onto the neck. Starting again with the bridge, everything's flat out, there's no push pulls on these. Lovely. Into the centre. And onto the neck. Intonation. Bang on. Right, let's have a jolly good look round. New for 2014, the Gibson SGM, and the jury's out whether the M stands for maple as in neck or min E tune, which certainly all of these came equipped with in 2014. In fact, an awful lot of their range did. So this one has had the min E tune replaced with a nice set of Grovers, which will help to reduce weight and therefore, hopefully, reduce neck dive, which 24 fret SGs are notorious for. So, what have you got? You've got your veneer with the silkscreen logo and silkscreen flower pot. You'll note that the truss rod cover is blank. It would have originally said min E tune on it. You've got a black Graphtec nut. Around the back, of course, we've got a maple neck. This is one of those, again, 2014 was the first year when they started putting the year digits as the first two on the serial number there, and you're always going to look for any difficulties in where the head meets the neck, and of course where the neck meets the body, but this one's absolutely tip top. So yes, maple neck adorned with a rosewood fretboard with dot inlays, 24 frets. And although I probably don't use all 24 frets, what I do find is it makes fret 22 an awful lot easier to get to. It weighs nothing, well, I'm saying it weighs nothing, it weighs just over 6.5 pounds, 6.6 pounds. So it makes it really, really easy to wear for long periods. And this one is beautifully balanced. And that's probably helped by the weight reduction with the Grovers as opposed to the min E tune system. So, pickups, we've got 61 Zebra Classics in there. And I know I always say it to you, and I'm going to say it again, if you can take the pickups out, that's great. It's usually not very easy on an SG because you've normally got to take the whole scratch plate off, but with these, they've just got pickup rings, so they do come off fairly easily. But if you don't feel like doing that, and you want to make sure that you've got the real thing, then just whip off that cavity control plate. It's only 4 screws, it'll take you 20 seconds, and all of the electrics are mounted on a PCB board, and you'll be able to see easily and swiftly if there's anything awry in there. So that's a little thing that you can bear in mind if you are in the market for one of these. What else do we get? Yes, so we get a Stoptail and Tunematic, and it's the Tunematic that's got the Allen key inserts here so that you can raise and lower the string height whilst the strings are on more easily. I mean, you can still do it with a thumb wheel, but it's just easy with that Allen key. Toggle switch in the normal place. You've got 4 maxi grip knobs, 2 volumes up, 2 tones down, and the exhaust pipe in the usual place for an SG. What I did learn today is that these big mushroom flavoured strap buttons were actually introduced in 2014 to help your instrument stay on its strap. And they are very, very good. So yeah, so this one's beautifully balanced. Of course, it is just a mahogany slab, and for 2014, they came in, I think it was 6 different colours. There were 4 bursts: a vintage burst, a satin burst, a fire burst, I think a cherry burst, and then there were 2. They were all satin finishes, and there was also a cherry and a chocolate. And seeing as this is not a burst and it's definitely not cherry, I would have to assume therefore that it is chocolate. So that's pretty much it from me and the SG maple neck, mahogany body, 24 frets, really nice pickups. And very oddly, normally the pickups pop out about 8 each, and certainly that's true for the bridge pickup. The neck pickup must be overwound somehow because it's popping out about 10, which is slightly unusual for one of that. I mean, it's only a small difference, but hey ho, more power. Good, sounds good to me. So with all that said, I shall thank you all ever so much for tuning in as always, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Adios amigos. Ta-ra. New for 2014, the SGM. The jury seems to be out whether the M meant blur